Hi, my name is Jamie Egan, and today I'll be answering the Creative Critical Reflection question number 4. How did you integrate technologies, software, hardware, and online in this project? Integrating technology. I was able to integrate a variety of technologies into my project. I think that the online softwares I used were the most important part in the production of my magazine. They gave me the ability to change details which improved the overall quality of my work. Technology helped me to create, organize, and edit all of the content which was eventually used in my magazine. The forms of technology and software that I used were Photoshop, Adobe, an iPhone camera, and Canva. Photoshop. For this project, I learned how to use Photoshop software and how to integrate it into a large portion of my magazine. Once I learned how to use Photoshop, it became my most used software. I used it to create the last few edits of the front cover, table of contents, and DPS article. I also used Photoshop to edit my photos that I use in my magazine. I was able to remove unwanted objects and adjust the filter settings. This really helped to improve the quality of my photography. Adobe. I used Adobe to help design the layout of my magazine. By using Adobe, I planned out and started to create the basic layout of the front cover, table of contents, and DPS article of my magazine. I was able to plan out where I wanted every detail to go. For example, I used it to decide where I would place my cover lines on the front cover, where to place the page numbers on my table of contents, and how to organize the photos in my DPS article. The initial layouts I made on Adobe were very important because I was able to later build off of them on other softwares. iPhone camera. I use an iPhone camera to take all of my photography. When practicing taking photos, I learned the features that the camera app offers. I used features like burst mode to take multiple shots very quickly. This technology was extremely helpful in helping me to perfect the perfect moment shot. I also used the focus feature. This helped the camera focus and bring light on my choice of a specific element in the image. The technology on my iPhone camera was a very big part of the production of my magazine, as it accounts for all of the images and photography found in my project. Canva. Canva was another software I used very frequently. Canva was very helpful in creating and editing content. For example, I used this software to create my magazine's logo. I also really enjoyed using Canva to adjust small details of my magazine. For example, I used Canva to change the shape of some of my images. Using this software, I was able to round the corners of my images found in the table of contents. Additionally, I was able to add a pink circle which I used as a puff in my front cover. Online research. Before starting and during the duration of my project, I conducted thorough research. I used the internet to learn about the conventions of typical magazines and more specifically, the conventions of fashion magazines. I found that this research was extremely helpful and important in the designing of my project. I was able to use my knowledge and integrate it into the creation of my own fashion magazine. Thank you.